Did you know the overwhelming majority of consumers go to the internet to do their home search? My name is Griffith. I'm a real estate agent with Downing Fry Realty in Bonita Springs, Florida. We're going to take 5 minutes to learn about hyperlocal marketing and how blogging can help you do that. Hyperlocal marketing is actually getting down into the nitty-gritty of your neighborhood, your city, and explaining totally about all of the wonderful features your city has to offer. As a real estate agent, you'll be blogging about your neighborhood, your cities itself, city parks, recreation, things that are going on such as festivals, carnivals, or other events in the area. Local marketing would be marketing to the city of Bonita Springs, where hyperlocal marketing would be marketing to a neighborhood in there. Drilling down a little bit further, we can go into a community called Bonita Bay, and further into it even Wood Lake at Bonita Bay. So for example, you can write about Wood Lake at Bonita Bay, you can write about the age of the homes, the style of the homes, how many homes there are, the amenities of the community, as well as take pictures of these homes and then pictures of the architecture, shutters on the building, gates, the way the front doors look, and combine them all into a great blog post that'll rank very high in the search engines and also give consumers exactly what they're needing to know about the community and the lifestyle of that neighborhood. This sort of thing works really great for real estate agents because number one, it helps consumers find this information and they will call you as an authority on what is going on in that neighborhood and use you as a real estate agent. Secondly, if a consumer, a buyer, or excuse me, a seller actually calls you and says, I'm interested in selling my home in Wood Lake, odds are they've Googled you and they will find Wood Lake at Bonita Bay and it'll link to your blog post. If you have not written a blog post about that community, the first thing you would do is say, I will see you next week at a specific time for your listing presentation, and then between that day and today, build a great blog post so that it is ranking high for your listing presentation to be able to show them that you are a market leader and can sell their property. Another great example of blogging locally and even hyper-locally is to cover some of the festivals or events that are happening around the area. For example, the city of Bonita Springs does have a festival called the Taste of Bonita. It's every November, and guaranteed I've written a blog post about every one that's happened. I include all of the restaurant names because every restaurant in town sets up a booth there, as well as how to get directions to Riverside Park, a map that they can click and also print the link, and a way for them to add commentary after the festival is over. It positions me as a local expert because everybody knows that I know a lot about Bonita Springs and I keep writing about it. There are several other benefits from hyperlocal blogging about the local events. For example, with the Taste of Bonita Festival, when I do mention those restaurant names, very often I am coming up in the search engines for those restaurant names. I'm also being found by the restaurant owners, so they appreciate the extra exposure, so it helps everybody all the way around. Another great way for hyperlocal marketing is to also run some Facebook groups. I actually run a few Facebook groups, one of them being a restaurant crawl. So I've created this group and I also organize people by way of announcing events so that we can try out some of the local mom and pop restaurants. We go to non-franchise restaurants owned by local owners. We ask for their permission. It's a little bit of a cross-marketing plan so that the people that actually subscribe to the event and decide to get to go to the restaurant oftentimes for the first time, and then the owners get to meet new residents of Bonita Springs. It brings a wonderful group of people to me that I might not have otherwise met, that sometimes they're just single people looking for something to do. They join us at the event, they have a good time. It's a non-marketing event. Everybody has a really great time. We get to know each other, get to help each other's business, and it's just a laid-back atmosphere. And oftentimes, if I ever get to the point where somebody may need a real estate agent, I've been exposed to them quite a bit for the last 2 years doing these restaurant crawls. Realtors are a big part of the community, and capitalizing on hyperlocal marketing is the way to go. You should try it.